If you're feeling a little uneasy about your job security right now, I want you to know this is your game plan for taking back control. We are going to build, step by step, a financial firewall around you and your family. And the key is we're going to do it by mastering the benefits you have right now. We're going to design a new, robust system to completely replace that fragile corporate scaffolding. And we call this system the Layoff Firewall. This is a permanent foundation of private insurance that you own and you control completely. The whole strategy is to build this before the scaffolding ever comes down. That way, any job change just becomes a simple administrative event, not a full-blown family crisis. And this table just lays it out perfectly, the huge shift in control we're talking about. We are moving from being just a certificate holder in someone else's plan to being the actual policy owner. Your coverage becomes portable, your health rating gets locked in for good, and you gain absolute control. It's really the difference between renting an apartment and owning your own home. Let's get into the nuts and bolts. These are your 7 protocols. Think of them as your step-by-step standard work for building that financial firewall. Here's the high-level checklist, your game plan. We're going to manage our spending accounts, max out the benefits we can, get our critical documents lined up, secure our own outside coverage, research our exit costs, plan for what's next, and make sure we don't have any coverage gaps. Let's dig into each one. I want you to think of these 7 steps as the literal bricks for your foundation. You know, emotional preparation for something like a layoff isn't just a mindset. It's the direct result of putting a solid logistical plan into action. So let's get to work and start laying some bricks. Okay, protocol 1 is huge. You have to know the difference between your health accounts. An FSA, a flexible spending account, is use it or lose it. The company gives you this money for the year, and if you don't spend it, they get to keep it. Your mission? Drain every last penny from this account before you leave. An HSA, a health savings account, is the total opposite. It's like your own personal 401k for healthcare. That money is yours, it's portable, it's an asset, you protect it. You do not spend it down. Next up, use the benefits that have no bridge whatsoever. See, unlike your health insurance, most dental and vision plans give you 0 option to continue them. So, if you've been putting off getting a root canal or you need new glasses, the time to do it is now while someone else is helping pay for it. This one sounds super official, but it's basically your golden ticket for health insurance. It's called a certificate of creditable coverage. Your old employer has to give it to you, and it's just a piece of paper that proves you've had continuous coverage. Now, why does this matter? Because when you go to a new plan, you hand them the certificate, and it prevents them from hitting you with a waiting period for any pre-existing conditions. It's so important. Make sure you get it. Next. It's all about timing, and it is absolutely crucial. You need to get your own private life and disability insurance while that employer scaffolding is still up. Why? Because you're locking in your rates based on your health today. If you wait until after you leave and then something happens to your health, you could find yourself completely uninsurable, unable to get coverage at any price. Okay, you have to know your numbers before you leave. If you want to continue your health insurance through COBRA, get ready for some sticker shock. You'll be paying 102% of the total premium, which can easily be over $1,000 a month. And converting that group life insurance policy, that could mean a 300% rate hike. Knowing these costs ahead of time is key to making a smart decision. Now, losing your job is tough, but it does trigger something incredibly useful, a qualifying life event, or QLE. Think of it as a special key that unlocks the door. It opens up a limited time window, a special enrollment period, that lets you immediately jump onto a spouse's plan or buy a plan from the ACA marketplace without having to wait for the usual open enrollment season once a year. The non-negotiable deadlines, you can't bend them, and you definitely can't ignore them. Well, it starts a stopwatch. The moment your old coverage ends, you have exactly 60 days to use that special enrollment period and sign up for a new marketplace plan. If you miss that 60-day window, that's it. The door slams shut. But this window is strict. I mean it. You miss it, and you could be uninsured for months. There is another critical number to burn into your brain. 63. Under federal law, under HIPAA, if you go without health coverage for 63 consecutive days or more, you lose a major protection. Your next insurance company can legally refuse to cover your pre-existing conditions for a period of time. So a coverage gap isn't just risky, it's a legal reset of your protections. And this really puts it all together. You've basically got about a month, 31 days, to decide on that pricey life insurance conversion. You got 60 days to get new health insurance locked in, and you absolutely positively cannot let that coverage gap hit 63 days. You can see how these timelines are tight, they overlap, and you have to be on top of them. This is the one line you cannot cross. So, how does this all build our emotional defense? Well, avoiding that 63-day gap isn't just about the money, it's psychological. By bridging any potential gap, maybe with something like a short term medical plan, you create what we call emotional armor. Let's step back and look at the output. What did we actually build? This is where you really see the direct line between taking logistical action and feeling truly empowered. You just can't get to a place of real peace of mind when you feel like a prisoner to your job just for the health insurance. It doesn't work. By systematically designing a defense and then taking logistical action with this 7-step checklist, you earn true emotional preparation. You earn your career freedom back. Here's the big takeaway. Employer benefits are a great bonus. They're a supplement, but they should never, ever be the foundation. By following this blueprint, you make sure your family safety net is permanent, it's secure, and it's no longer tied to your corporate ID badge. So, by following these protocols, you're not just checking boxes, you are engineering a fundamental shift. You're going from being the person standing on that shaky, temporary scaffolding to the person who owns the rock-solid, permanent foundation. You're going from renter to owner. So there it is. The blueprint is right in front of you. You have the strategy. You have the standard work to build your firewall. The choice is yours.